Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time that we're meeting, my name is Justin Castelli and I'm glad to see you here on the channel. I thought since this might be our first time meeting, I'd give you a little bit of background of who I am and how I got to be here today in front of you on YouTube, and then give you a little bit of lay of the land of the channel. So first and foremost, I am a father and a husband. Family comes first on everything that I do. You'll see that throughout all the content that I create over all of the years I've been doing it. But when it comes to me professionally, I am a veteran of the financial services profession. I've been a financial advisor since I graduated college back in 2004, so I'm coming up on 19 years in the game. And being an advisor for that long, I have learned a lot through my clients, through my studies, and also through my own personal journey. And long story short, I sit here today with a new focus going forward as a financial advisor and as an individual trying to help people find what I have found, which that is a connection between their spirit, mind, body, and ultimately their money. And I want to help you pursue the one true authentic life that you were meant to be living. Now, maybe you know what that is, and maybe you don't. But through this YouTube channel and the other content that I create, which I'll tell you about here in a minute, I want to help you realize that if you are not happy, if you are feeling like you're lacking purpose, or that the life that you're living just isn't the right one for you, I want to help you find the authentic life that you were meant to live. And I believe that's done through a connection of spirit, mind, and body. And while money often keeps people from pursuing it, we can address that as well because, hey, I've been a financial advisor for 18 years, almost 19 years. So I know how to bring those two together. The long story kept short of how I got to be here was through my journey as an advisor, and especially after I started my firm in 2015, I became an entrepreneur. I wasn't always an entrepreneur. I was a financial advisor who had a business, but then something flipped and I became an entrepreneur. And once I became an entrepreneur, I began to follow my passions even more than ever. Trying new things, experimenting, seeing what different versions of myself would be like, and it took me all over the place. Took care of my clients, learned more about myself, ultimately had a moment where I was doing too much. And I stepped back, got rid of some responsibilities I had in my professional life, and got back to taking care of me. And when I did that, I went on a spiritual journey. I got back to taking care of my body. I began to practice more mindfulness practices, getting into meditation. And when I aligned my spirit, mind, and body, I realized that there was a new level of happiness that I could be living under that I didn't know existed before. I was always happy, but I am happier now, and I want you to find that. So I bring all of this obsession with the authentic life and spirit, mind, and body and money to you because I know what is meant for me, and I want to help as many people as possible find what I have found. So that is a little bit about me. That's a little bit about why I'm here today. And just to give you a lay of the land of the channel, as you scroll down, I've tried to break things up into sections. So the first thing you're gonna come across is the On Our Pursuit podcast. Now that is on a little bit of a hiatus right now because I'm spending some time really working on fine-tuning the message behind the authentic life. How can you connect your spirit, mind, body, and money? And what are my true beliefs so I can do a better job of communicating my message to bring more people to me to be able to help them. So the On Our Pursuit podcast will be back, but you can check out the old episodes, and those are really heavily focused on individuals who followed their passions, bet on themselves, and found a much happier, greater, more fulfilling life on the other side of what it was they were doing prior to doing that. Some inspiring stories there, a lot of fun conversations, and I'm excited to get that conversation back and going. And truthfully, I'm antsy to get On Our Pursuit back, but I've got to figure out some things first before I can really commit my time and energy towards that on a regular basis. After that, you're gonna find some old Beyond the Notes videos. I was breaking down the daily note, which is the writing I do each day. You can find that note over on justincastelli.io. Should be putting up that somewhere. And every day I write a note connected to spirit, mind, body, money, creativity, which I think is important as well. And I was breaking those down. Those will come back in the future as well. But again, the focus right now is really fine-tuning the message so it can make it more clear to everybody who might be seeking their authentic life to be able to find me and my contact and ultimately their authentic life quicker. After that, you'll see some shorts, you'll see some pursuit shorts, which are little mini documentaries that I shot. A lot of fun. They are basically stories of people living their passions, exploring their passions, and there are two stories combined to make one. I shoot the video, I have the conversation after the fact and not watching the video, and I line those two things up to create one new story from two separate stories. Really a lot of fun. That's one of my passion projects that I enjoy doing, but those are what those shorts are. They're designed to inspire you to look at the passions in your life and go explore those more and pursue those to see where they might take you. And then finally, you'll find some of my speaking engagements or podcast appearances related to this topic. So that is the lay of the land of the YouTube channel. I plan on continuing to put videos out there, really revamping it and spending a lot of time here in the future. But again, fine-tuning the message right now to make it easier for other people like you who know there is a greater life for them to be living to find me, to hear the message, and then figure out how they can live their authentic life. Because when you find your authentic life, I believe you become the best version of yourself. You're great today, but there might even be a greater version of yourself out there. And when we bring our best version of ourselves to the world, to our family, to our friends, to our clients, to everybody else, then we are doing the greatest thing we can do for everybody else. So I want to help you find that authentic life. I want to encourage you to connect your spirit, mind, body, and then ultimately we can bring money to the table as well. So everything is in alignment and you can pursue that authentic life, continue to pursue it because it evolves, and then live a greater, more fulfilled life with minimal regret when your time on this earth comes to an end. So I'm excited to have you here. Thank you for taking time. Check out the videos, leave comments, subscribe, all that great stuff, because I am ready for this message to go to the next level. And while I can create the content, I need your help. I need you to share it with individuals you think might benefit from it to help the algorithms do their thing and bring this to more people. It'll find whoever it needs to find when it's supposed to, but if we can do our part to speed it up a little bit faster, that's even better. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the channel. I am honored to be a part of your pursuit. It's great to have you on mine, and let's keep on pursuing.